Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your end of the month reading for September. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the end of September. Moving right along. Getting ready for the last supermoon of the year, that big old harvest moon, getting ready to harvest what you've put in so far through the year. So please be sure to watch that when I put that up next after this video in a couple of days. Okay, let's see what's going on. Best message, please. Oh, we got a few cards coming out over here. We do have self-limiting beliefs, releasing some negative thoughts that are going up. Could be also opening up to a new perspective of what's going on around you as you are accepting what is going on within the situation, and even maybe freeing yourself from your own mind or from whatever situation has you in your mind. Let's see what's going on. We do have these other cards falling out. So we do have, there is no right choice. Could have been some kind of indecision that you have, felt like you're in some kind of crossroads about. Just naturally wanting to pick up the momentum, wanting to have something just naturally kind of flow towards you. There could have been some kind of bad advice or inner feelings going on over here. Could have felt like whatever was going on there, it could have been some kind of bad choice as well that put you into this inner feelings. It could even be just this confusion, right? Not making you feel great, feeling a little moody towards the end of the month. But definitely there's that personal beliefs again. So talking about those self-limiting beliefs and these personal beliefs. So, and that freedom once again as well. So as you're trying to figure out what is going on over here, there could be something that was some kind of misconception. Somebody might have said something within bad advice that now has you thinking, okay, even though they gave me bad advice, there is a way out of this. There is something I can do. Right? Maybe you need to take more blind faith within the situation, right? So let's see what's going on. Let's get a couple of cards over here. Could be something about dissatisfying conversation that you had about maybe some project that's going on in work, or anything that has got you down and out about this bad advice. Or this inner feelings, however it is. But you're definitely going after your own desires. So it does feel like, hey, you know what? I don't really like where you have me in this crossroads. I think I'm going to take my own path. I think I'm going to go after what I want to do. And I think this is one of those fortunate moments in your life where you're no longer listening to what somebody else is telling you about this situation. This is where you decide, you know what? I think I want to go with what I'm feeling on this one. That's that kind of natural flow within yourself where you're kind of like, yeah. And this has also something, could be with the material spiritual prosperity that you're feeling within this situation. 6 of Coins. I'm, going to focus more on what it is, like I said, that I really want. So there could be a lot of clarifications and advancements going on. Hey, you know what? I'm going with my own personal belief on this one. Yeah. So definitely feeling that. So let's grab a card on that one and see exactly what's going on in that situation. The material spiritual prosperity. Yes, holding tight to what you believe. Grounding yourself on your own belief system. You're not listening to this person anymore. This is not where I want to be. You're kind of confusing it. You're misconceiving the situation. I don't think that that we're on the same page about this. So it definitely could be some kind of dissatisfied, even information. I mean, because this card over here could be information overload. You're overloading me with a bunch of stuff information that I'm not feeling like this is, what I want or what I need. May not feel like it's even paying off. It's just could be nothing, right? Not feeling it. So it could be processing a lot of stuff, differently from what they want to process stuff as well. It definitely could be in the workplace, especially when you're dealing with any kind of projects that you're doing at work. Somebody just may not be on the same page. You're trying to present something and they're not seeing it your way. But just remember, Spirit says that you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So just remember you are good enough, right? And I think that this is where you're going to really want to step into that personal power of your own, for your own guidance, your own understanding, and say, I'm listening to myself right now. My own desire knows. So very good. Let's get a couple cards underneath that and see what's going on within this situation. Doing it all by yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm kind of doing it all by myself, but you're kind of having your own inner celebration over here, because it feels like whatever the conflict was within this situation, you're backing out of it. So that gives you your own celebration, gives you your own strength back. This is where you're going to feel like you're kind of sharpening your skills over here. Yes, with the justice and fairness. This is where the fairness, the truth, and the clarity come out, where you're like, this is where I really need to be. So you feel like you're getting ready to push forward in this project or this study or whatever it is that you're doing, and kind of turning over a new leaf regarding this connection, and, as you're kind of going after what it is you want. So I love that. Let's clarify over here on the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, kind of feeling burned out. That's the whole point. Kind of living in the past, with the Six of Cups in reverse, saying, yeah, leaving this behind. I'm not taking this anymore because it was too burdening. So I'm moving forward within this situation. I'm not going to sit in the same situation anymore. You might have felt like you were focused hugely on this situation, but I feel like there was no real reward through the situation, my friends. But now you know that it's time to leave that situation and go after your own desire. With the Queen of Cups, so having the compassion for yourself. So it does feel like, I am more stable over here, and the more that I intuitively look at the situation, I know that this is not where the connection is. This is not a good connection for me. And it could even be in a love situation with the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. You could say, this is not good for me. I'm going to look elsewhere. For some of you, might even have new love coming in. If it's in the love department, a lot of you, it feels like it is a career. I just want to bring that up. But for some of you, I do see with the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups, it literally could be love as well, saying, I'm not feeling this anymore. I don't feel in my domestic world that we're really communicating where I want things to be. So you could feel like we kind of just glare at each other. We kind of elephants standing in the room together, and there's just nothing really connecting anymore. So you could feel like the connection is lost, and it's doing you no good with a backsliding relationship at the Hierophant. And like I said, with the Queen of Cups, you might even be intuitively knowing that you see this new person coming into your life, and you might want to be giving that a chance, especially with the Justice card. And some of you might even be getting a divorce, right, with the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and the Justice card, saying, I know this isn't working. We're going to separate. This is, I was putting my heart and my soul out there for the home, but the house is falling apart. So with the Four of Wands in reverse, it literally could be a broken home, breakdown of communication within a marriage. So we're also going that way as well. On the side of the career, it's literally, I'm going to do this project the way I want to do it. I intuitively can see where I want to do this. No matter what, it does look like there could have been some resentment coming through from the other side. Just letting you know that, because there's so much change that's coming. But there is going to find this purpose and finding this meaning and this balance with the Temperance. This is where everything is going to become more moderate as you're tempering everything around you. So you're definitely going to feel that this has its own divine timing. This all came when it needed to come. So you're going to feel like you are pulled into this situation at the perfect timing. There's something about the perfect timing for you. If you feel that this new love came in during this backsliding relationship of divorce, you're going to feel very blessed about the situation, because then you could say, wow, I have this soulmate that's coming in at the perfect timing, right? Where everything else was really imbalanced, I can feel everything is shifting into my favor, especially if you feel like you really want love, right? And need somebody there. On the workplace, same thing though, right? It's going to shift. towards the month of imbalance. And it could even be 2 in 1. You could even say, I was having problems at work and problems at home. And maybe the problems at home cause problems at work, or the problems at work are causing a lot of stress at home. And we've already had incidents at home. So the problems at work is not helping the problems at home. Right. So you could even say it might even be 2 in 1, because it just feels like, you know what, where you were putting the attention on the home and family matters, you're also trying to put it at work. So, like I said, for some of you, it could be 2 in 1. But you're not going to allow it to make you feel defeated, that's for sure, as you're making all this progress and movement in whichever, area of your life that you feel this resonates with you. Everybody's story is a little different, but I will say you definitely feel the expansion. You definitely feel the progress. For some of you, you might even be, looking at someone from overseas. This might be a new love that you've met on the internet that they're far, far away, right? And you're waiting for them to come in, or however it is, or you might want to even expand your business across seas, or maybe this project has you going across seas for work, or just far away. Doesn't even have to be across seas, but whatever it is, you might feel like there is this career matter that's going on within the workplace that needs a different type of responsibility. It needs a different kind of focus, right? To bring the sun in. You have the sun, the focus. I'm sorry, it goes this way. And the speedy message that's coming up, and the rapid change, and everything's rapidly changing around you. There is a huge shift in the air where everything is definitely rapidly changing. So you could definitely be feeling this rapid change as we are speaking at this time, as everything's kind of focusing on you. So let's grab another 2 cards. See what's going on over here. Yeah, feeling like you're taking your authority back for the universe. So you could say that I'm walking into this new world where I feel like I'm more in control of the situation, right? Because before I may have been lacking a little bit. Like I said, for some of you, it is partnerships, but it also could be partnerships in love, or it could be partnerships at work, right? So I love this card because it's kind of like 2 in 1, right? So you can feel like, okay, it's either, love or that. But definitely talking about the partnerships that you have and aligning yourself. Lots of 3s over here. So let's see. On the Stargate cards over here, you do have the Orion activation, renewal, rebirth by light, and recreation. So it is definitely talking about this rebirth that's going on within this situation. It's talking about how you're moving forward. Like I said, you do feel like you're going to have this huge cycle change, especially with the world as you're dancing with the universe over here, feeling like your cycle has changed and you do feel replenished. So I do feel like with this card here, it is just talking about how you feel like everything's coming into your favor at the right time. Right, at definitely the right time of your life. So as you're kind of recreating what it is you want and getting your authority back at this time, let's see what the moon has to say. Balance spiritually and with practicality. So you do, feel like no matter what is going on in your life, everything is becoming more balanced. There is more balance within your life. It just felt like, there was a lot of things that may have been out of balance, but now I do feel like things are coming back into balance for me. And have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So making sure that you always have that faith within your dreams. That way you can always, stay kind of on top of what's going on within your life, right? No matter how busy you are, right? Okay, so right now it just feels like you're kind of a busy bee, but it also feels like you're making a lot of new, exciting connections within your life at this moment, and really connecting yourself to also what you desire to have, not allowing everybody else to kind of say, well, see what I'm saying, and making bad choices because now you're in emperor mode. Okay, and until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye bye.